Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I am Intro Nerded, and well, it's been a while. Today we are sitting in a ship in a little game called Elite Dangerous, and that's kind of the set piece for this video, but not really the main issue. The main issue is that it's been 7 or 8 years since I recorded a video, and well, I've been busy. That's about all there is to say about that. Been busy, and it's been a good time, but now I have a chance, so I thought maybe I'd see if I knew how to record a video anymore. Turns out, no. No, this is my third or fourth try to attempt to record a video, and, well, so far it seems to be recording and syncing my audio. If you're wondering why my vision keeps moving, I have Track IR, which is a little infrared tracker for a mount on my headset that moves my head around, and if I look up here, that's at my other screen to make sure that everything is recording. So far, so good. No promises that will continue, but that's okay. We're making it up as we go. If I look down here, that's at my tablet that is synced up to this game. So, like, if you look down at those little bars there, I can do more systems or engines. Nothing of that really matters. It's just in case you see where I'm looking. Yeah, 7 or 8 years. I'll tell you what. In this video, we are just going to be flying around, doing some trading, building up my my credits a little bit. I've been buying a lot of things and not replacing those credits, so let's replace those credits. And to do that, we are going to do some trading. Open galaxy map. I have another... Oh, okay, well that's not working. Let's try it again. Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Okay, I'll do it then. It's fine. I have buttons for all these things, but there's so many things. Okay, I'm already actually headed there. Cool. There's so many things that you need to do in this game that, well, having an extra amount of buttons by using voice commands is very helpful. I'm just enjoying I've been playing this game for a long time. I believe it's 500 plus 540 hours in this game. And still enjoy just looking around. It's about to launch for me, so I don't have to do anything, but I like that you can see standard shipping containers around this station, and you see them nowhere else in the game. You don't see them in your ship or anything. Also, I guess I should mention, there is an eye condition that I have, which means that my eyes... Oh, please don't run me into this wall. Okay, there we go. Anyway, my eyes will twitch at certain angles unless I hold my head at certain ways to keep them steady, and that position in which I hold my head changes. So if that happens, you might see a slow drifting like this. I'm still looking straight, but I have a button that kind of corrects it, so I'll put it back to where it's good for now. But in case you see a sudden jump like that, I know it's probably a little jarring, but, well, that's just how it is. Oh, okay, good, it did this again. So the last, 4 times that I've started this game, my controls have been messed up, and it's very confusing to me. So pardon me while I go on and fix those. I've gotten relatively good at changing them. Let's see, ship controls. First I need to go into mouse controls. Show mouse widget is off, okay. Then back into ship controls, flight rotation, regular inverted, and then pitch is also regular then inverted. Apply, back to options, back to game menu, resume. Let's see if that did it. Yes, and yes, okay. So it was all kinds of messed up, but I don't know why it hasn't been saving those, but you know what? If that's the worst problem I got, we're doing okay. Alright, let's see, what to talk about. I mean, this is Elite Dangerous. It's a lovely game. As I said, over 540 hours now, I believe. Just rediscovered it in the last couple of months and playing it whenever I can. Sorry, I had to cough there, so I figured I would at least lean away from the mic if I remember to mute it later. Great. In this game, you live in... Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is... a game where you can do a lot of different things. You basically are thrown into a galaxy with, some people say, no story, no missions, no nothing. Not necessarily true, not necessarily false either. you do get thrown into a galaxy, and it's open-ended. It's kind of a sandbox environment, but it's not a sandbox where you're given a lot of missions. You have to seek out the missions that you want to do, and there are absolutely a ton of missions that you can do. It's just what you want to do. So I will give you an example. Over here, combat, explorer, trade, CQC, mercenary, and exobiologist. Those things on the left there, those are the different careers. One moment while I check that I'm still... Oh, okay. A little bit off. Tell you, maybe I should do that once I'm docked. Anyway, those are the careers you can do. If you noticed, I have the highest rank of elite, which is the highest one you can get in the game, in exploration and trade. I got my first elite rank in exploration. I'll pull up the map once I've docked and show you the galaxy. Exploration in this game is unlike anything else. You fly into an accurately sized, not one-to-one at replica because we don't know everything about the Milky Way, but an accurately sized Milky Way galaxy. It's 25,000 light years to the center of the galaxy, and I flew that far and back with a few side trips and whatnot. So then I got my elite rank in explorer from doing that. And only recently have I gotten my elite rank in trade, which is how I make most of my money. Exploration, you make some money. Trade, you can make the most. So the stronghold carrier is where I'm going to be docking to deliver these HN shock mounts that I bought at the last station. And here we are buying... What are we buying here? Let's see. I got to go to my tablet. Here we are buying agronomic treatment to take back. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's do this. Request docking permission.
As requested.
Thank you. And now it'll dock for me. The main reason that I have the auto dock thing in this, which is what flies me to the landing pad and lands for me, as long as it doesn't crash into this mega ship over here, which it might. Oh no, it's taking me behind the engines, which in real life, this is probably a very bad place to be. I don't think it does any damage in the game. We'll find out. No, still at 100% hull. Okay. Anyway, the reason I have the auto dock is if you look down here, you'll see the 100% bar, and above that the ship with the flashing red outline of 0%. The ship has no shields, because then I can fit more cargo in it. It's a dumb idea. It's a bad idea. It's what I've been doing for hundreds of hours now. You can get... So I have 792 units of cargo on this ship. You can get, I believe, 760 some with even just a minimal shield on it. But those 30 tons apparently matter quite a lot, even when they're... What is that? Less than 5%? Oh well, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, so there I just reset because of my eyes. You'll see that occasionally. Hopefully not too much to be jarring. I tell you what, let's refuel, do this. Let's go and sell our commodities. And then while I'm here, oh that's right, I was going to show the different careers. So there we go, made 690,000. Okay, that's not very much. Thought I would make more on those, but I think I'm making more money on this going back. So agronomic treatment should be up toward... Yeah, there it is. Am I making all the money on this one? One moment while I consult my tablet. I am making... Oh yeah, okay, so I should make about 22,000 credits per unit on this, and 792 units. Okay, this is where I make the money. Got it. So before I lift off, let's go and set this as a bookmark. So, oh yeah, then I will show off the galaxy. So stronghold carrier for... Oops. Okay, I promise I can type. Oh wow. It's going well. And then this is just to make it easier for me to navigate back and forth. Because then I can... No, I always do that. I hit escape to go back. That is not what you hit in this game. One would think that it could be, but apparently not. Alright, so this is where we are. Let's go back to the system that we're in. Can you center on that system, please? Center. There we go. And I click away. I'll just get rid of this. Okay. Good enough. Fight. Okay. So, this is the system we're in right now. This one. These are other systems. We have Kier, we have Marduk, as opposed to Marmaduke. We have LHS 1507, Ross 370, 15 Lambda Aurigay. We have Gertrude, not Gertrude, Gertrude. This one, what is it? BD plus 49-1280. Sure, why not? Don't worry, the names get way worse than that. So if you zoom out, there's a lot of systems. Oh, there's a lot of systems. And right here, what I'm showing right now, this is the inhabited part of the galaxy. So, a lot of places to go, a lot of people to see, a lot of beautiful destinations and people in which to kill them. The destinations? Do you go to the people to kill them? It's fine, you get it. But then you can keep zooming out. Well, you could if I deselected that. You can then, okay, all of these. What if you go over here? What's over here? Let's find out. Okay. All right, come on. Don't make me a liar. Am I down too far? I might be down too far. Elephant's Trunk Nebula. What's in here? Oh, I know what I did. There we go. So, now that we're here, these are all places to go. Let's go to this one. Plotting a route. 126 jumps. Okay. So, that's pretty far. It's not that far. That's here to here. All of these bookmarks are ones that I've placed. Yeah, so these are this is the route out here in Colonia. Colonia is a beautiful system where you can go and see the things, planets. It's a really, really nice place to go. You're inside of the planet core area, and also Colonia itself is inside of this, what I would call like a veil nebula, where it's just like everything is encompassed within this one nebula. It is beautiful. Sorry, I have to do my zeroing trick. Okay, so we overshot it. There we go. And then, a little bit low. How about now? Okay, there we go. So if you go in here, you kind of get a basic idea of what it would be like to be in Colonia. Beautiful, beautiful skyboxes. But the thing is, you're next to the core, so it's all of these stars shining through these lights, and it's beautiful. And that's halfway across the galaxy, more or less, from the what is known as the bubble, where people live. I have not been to this one. I would love to go there. Maybe, I'm thinking this year, maybe I'll make a trip out there to what is known as, where is it saved? There we go. Beagle Point. This here is 65,328 light years. I don't know what that is in miles. I don't know anything about how far that is. I just know that when I do this, and then we do, let's go to Jameson Memorial. And that whole way, there were at least this many star systems. One of the cool things you can do is you go to the galactic core, which I've actually been to, and it is beautiful, and I would highly recommend Sagittarius A for anybody that wants a nice place to look at. Can I click on it yet? No. Where is it? There it is. Okay, come on. What is it, a star? Yeah. Sagittarius A. Come in here, and then go to realistic mode. Yeah. The galactic core is rather full of stars. Oh, that's a lovely sound when you should circle around it. Oh, I love that. That's nice. Anyway, there's this many stars in the galactic core, and if you zoom out, it doesn't get any less for a long, long time. What's the highest point I've been to? Highest point I've been to was over here. I don't know if I left a bookmark, but it was one of those where I just kept going till I couldn't jump to stars anymore. And it was probably around up this high, and this is the view that you get looking down on the galaxy. If I remember, I have a picture of it. I'll throw it in here. Anyway, none of this matters. We're going to Walker Ring, which is, after showing the scale of the galaxy, it almost seems a crime to go, how far is that? 10 light years. Okay, well, you know what? That's just what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Anyway, let's talk about the careers here. Combat, you go shoot people. I don't do that a lot. I've done it enough to get about halfway up the rank ladder, I believe. That's where expert is. Don't do it much. I enjoy it, but I like other things more. Explorer, elite, that's what I like doing. Trade, elite, that's what I like doing. CQC, literally never once opened it. It is online multiplayer dogfighting, which is a really cool idea. I am not an online multiplayer kind of person. That's not what I like to do, so I don't do it. There's Mercenary, which I believe is when you're doing the on-foot, like first-person shooter type stuff. That is single player, so I've done that a bit. I'm starting to get more into it now. I hadn't done it much until the last month or so, and now I'm starting to get into it. And then Exobiologist, which can kind of be lumped in with Explorer. You go find... actually, they're the same color now that I look at them. So yeah, probably why they did that. You go find life on planets, and you scan it, and you bring back samples, and it's incredibly lucrative, but it is time consuming, and I only have so much time to play and or enjoy this game. Not all of it can be spent, just kind of going around seeing what I can do. Sometimes I gotta make money because I gotta pay for things. What are we shooting at, by the way? Somebody's shooting at something. Over there? No. Over there? Whatever, I can't see it. So anyway, that's the basic careers that you can do in Elite. Not much else to be said for it, really. I was trying to think of what else to add in there. No, nothing else. What I do is just kind of whatever I'm feeling today. I'm wanting to make a video, and, well, trade is the perfect time to do that. When I'm out of practice talking and playing, why not do something very, not low effort, but low brain power, because even when I'm docking, that auto dock stays on when I have to talk. Thank you. Oh, if you hear a voice talking to me and I do the voice commands, I forget if I mentioned I use an application called Voice Attack where I can use the voice commands to do that. I think I mentioned that, but just in case. And 3, 2, 1, off we go. This is hyperspace. The Thargoids aren't around anymore. If you don't know what those are, there's plenty of good videos. I would recommend, if you're really wanting to dive into fighting an alien race in Elite Dangerous, go look at the Galnet News Network YouTube channel or the Burr Pit. They do much better videos than I possibly could because they know this game better than I do. I have 500 hours, which is nothing compared to many of the people that play this game. Coming around the star. Yeah, when you come out of hyperspace right at a star, another video I'll tell you to do, go watch, is up is not jump. Elite Dangerous is a nightmare. It is hilarious and not inaccurate in that it's so scary to come out of hyperspace flying essentially into a star. I'm going to overshoot this, but that's okay. Not by too much, actually. I thought it would be worse. Slowing down, coming around. Yeah, that like hyperspeed type thing that you can do right there is new since the last time I played. So background with this game, I started playing it in I believe 2014 or 2015, and I played it a good amount. I had like 480 hours in, and then the last time I put up a video was shortly before my last gaming computer died and ceased to function, to the point where all of my files were corrupted. My motherboard, I probably could have saved, but it was right around the time I was having my first child, so I didn't bother putting the time in because I had more important things to do, I'll be honest. So sorry to let you down if you were all waiting on that next episode of BioShock. Maybe I'll get back to it sometime. That would be nice. But yeah, at the time I had much more important things to do, like, family and whatnot. Anyway, when that happened, I didn't play this game anymore because I couldn't. I didn't have a computer to play it on. I got a Steam Deck a couple years back and tried playing it on there, but didn't know. I play on, I have a dual stick setup, so my left stick is my throttle and my thrusters. My right stick is my pitch and roll and yaw. So I did not know how to play on a controller. Crashed this ship once, had to pay, bottom left corner there, you'll see $12.25 million to rebuy it, and thought maybe I should learn how to play this game before I play it again. Didn't bother to do that until a couple months ago, and now I have a new stick setup because my old sticks were 12 years old, I think I figured out, and they were Cytec X52 Pros. To tell you how old that is, Cytec is no longer a company. They've been acquired by Logitech, and they also, I believe, have 2 new models since the X52s, and neither one of those are very good, and the X52s are worse. So the fact that they lasted for 10 to 12 years is somewhat of a miracle. But now I have some VKB Gladiator NXT Evos, which is very good. They're very good products with a hilariously long and acronym-heavy name. I don't know what most of those stand for. I think NXT and Evo just mean each time they added one of those acronyms, it was a new iteration. Who knows for sure? Where are we going here, Autodoc? Underneath that? Okay, cool. You gonna rise up and go through? Cool. Thank you for that. But so now that I'm back and playing, and I have a little bit of time, kids are old enough that, I mean, they've slept through the night for a while, but I honestly forgot about the idea of making videos until recently. And now here we are. What I will say is I will not be making videos on a schedule. I'm not going to be doing any. I know one of the things I did was, Felony Fridays, playing Grand Theft Auto. There's not going to be any, themed days of the week when a certain type of video will come out. This is a hobby for me. I'm not ever really wanting to make money off this. That requires too much effort and too much work that I do not have the time to put in. So I'll be making videos when I want to, about the video games that I want to, and that's about it. I'm more of a series guy than a one-off video kind of guy. So you probably won't see too many videos like this where it's just kind of doing one thing in a game. It's going to be more of playthrough videos with commentary, because my wife will tell you I could talk about things that I'm interested in for far longer than most people would be interested in them, and she's right. There we go, 17.5 million almost. That's better. Anyway, you know what? That's going to be a good run. Let's get all those merits and then come back here and just finish up with, maybe we'll do some outside views of the ship to finish up. Let's do that. What am I doing here? Oh, that all went back to the standard. Okay, sure, why not? Oh, and now it's back to the joystick. Sorry, I'm relearning all the controls that I have. What are we? Okay. This is fine. How do I go? There we go. Okay, so now, alright, so I'm on that stick. So yeah, that's the Imperial cutter that we have. Is that the cutter? Yeah, that's the cutter. There we go. We're gonna end just looking at this while I chat for a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna be making videos here and there, probably in series. One of the first things I want to do is start a Zero to Hero series in Elite Dangerous, because I have a gold-plated trade ship with no shields, because I'm not too worried about having to rebuy it at this point. That's not where I want to watch a video. Even now that I've been so far into the game and made so much money, bought so many ships, all that, I still want to go watch somebody start from zero and eventually, scratch and claw their way through the game to a certain point and try different game loops that maybe they haven't tried before. When I do that series, I'm not going to be starting it in a trade ship. I'm not going to be starting it in an exploration ship. I might do those things. I will do those things because I kind of want to showcase the different aspects of the game. But more than that, I kind of think that I want to try some more combat, do some more on-ground activities. Maybe even, potentially at least, do more combat-focused stuff in ship. That might be kind of fun. By the way, I'm trying to remember what my screenshot button is. I don't remember. I'll deal with that later. One of the main things that I want you to get out of this video is that I don't remember how to do this, and that I'm practicing, and that I'm having fun. If that's not your thing, that's fine. I get it. There's videos where I start and it just doesn't match my speed. As you can tell, it's a more chill, kind of immersive, focused thing. I have dual sticks and a tablet to control my ship. I have voice commands. I'm an immersive gamer. I want to be in the game, essentially. If that's not your style, I'll be right upfront and honest with this isn't going to be for you, and that's okay. But that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to be doing some videos here and there, some series, probably rather immersive, trying to get more involved in the game. Probably not RP type stuff. I haven't done that before, so I'd be uncomfortable doing it without a little practice on my own time. But we'll see. Maybe someday. As a Type 9 comes into land, let's look at that thing. Oh, and it just ran into that ship, I believe. This is why I like this game. Because you can just sit here and have a great, well, if you aim the right way, have a great time watching ships come into land. You know what? On that incredibly peaceful note. Oh, okay, well, and then jarring note at the end there. That's where we are going to end if I can ever remember my controls. Looking at the cutter and a little bit of the space station because it's pretty. Folks, I'm back very sporadically, very periodically, and kind of doing whatever I feel. But if that's what you're into, then hey, welcome back. But in the meantime, I've been Intro Nerded. This has been Elite Dangerous. I'll see you all in the next one.